Alrighty, it is time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one, this could be a very interesting match. Bakura is taking on Chumley. Out of the two of them though, you gotta say that Chumley is easily the favourite. His deck is pretty strong. Bakura's, on the other hand, is not really as strong. Bakura doesn't have as many hard-hitting monsters, especially around that mid-range with Chumley with, say, like Vampiric Koala and Des Kangaroo, etc. But it is Yu-Gi-Oh! Anything can happen, as this tournament has delivered so many times so far. So Bakura, he starts off with 1 day of peace. He's drawn Yami. That's actually a pretty useful draw. It'll give all of his, or most of his monsters a 200-point buffer. He's played the Electric Lizard. If that gets, or anything that attacks it, that's a non-machine type, can't attack on the next turn. Shard of Greed by Chum. And Nimble Momonga has been summoned, so that'll give Chum 1,000 points back when he when that gets destroyed by battle. But most of the destruction in this tournament is caused by battle. Electric Lizard is gone. Oh, actually, I should mention something. There was a note left for me in this game. If this game's gonna stall in bits and pieces, one of our Joy-Cons finally crapped itself. It's, so we used 2 switches for this, and now we have to resort to using the same right-hand Joy-Con for both of them. So the switch that's on the dock doesn't have the right-hand Joy-Con on. Has to be on the switch that's off the dock. Yes, so one of the Joy-Cons has just finally crapped itself. The B button just will not, like, you press it down and it just does not stay pressed down. And yeah, so if there are delay spots in this duel, that's why. So Nimble Momonga, of course, when it's destroyed, gets to summon a copy of itself, and now Chumley has played Tree Otter. It's a good card. Tree Otter can give itself or an ally, or a beast ally, another 1,000 points, but there has to be another beast on the field for Chum to be able to use that. But there goes Sangan, which Chum can get from his deck to his hand. Now he's got Ancient Brain. Ancient Brain and Tainted Wisdom could make Skull Knight. Is he going to go for Man-Eater Bug? He could go for Morphing Jar as well. No, there we go. Okay, he's gone for Man-Eater Bug. Now Chumley would see that. He would see that flip in Bakura's hand when it's pulled by the effect of Sangan. The opponent does get to see that card. There's Baron of the Fiend's Sword. So it may not have been a great decision by Chum to play the Tree Otter, but Baron of the Fiend's Sword has just come to the field. It's 1550, and Chumley has just activated Waboku. So Bakura does still, of course, have that Man-Eater Bug in his hand, but he's trapped Bakura here. Bakura's Baron of the Fiend's Sword won't be able to stay on the field because Chumley does have the Tree Otter's effect. Another 2 cards has been drawn by Chum, who's now on 8,800 and got a lot of cards in his hand. Just played another face down spell or trap, and there's a face down defense as well. Tree Otter activates its effect. If that's a face down defense, could be a Prevent Rat. That's a 2,000 defense. Always handy to have a little bit of defense on the field. Baron of the Fiend's Sword is gone, and now 1,000 attack by Nimble Momonga will put Bakura to 4,550. And well, it's looking like it's going to be a Chumley victory in this first match. Chum draws... Oh, that's interesting. Morphing Jar 2. That can do a fair bit of damage. That can send all of Chumley's current monsters on the field back. But Chum, no, he's just played Portrait Secret. It gets a 200-point buffer. It could get over Tree Otter. That's a big risk from Bakura. Oh, but it's paid off. If that face down from Chumley was anything good, Bakura was going to lose that battle. So that was a massive risk, but it has paid off. The Tree Otter is finally off the field. May have been more of a risk than necessary from Bakura, but hey, it worked. Chum now with all defense. Okay, there's just desserts. And Bakura now has gone for Man-Eater Bug. Desert Tapir flipped up, so flips the Portrait Secret to face down defense, which somewhat makes it a little bit harder to get off the field now, but it is now. It's still Bakura's turn. No, he doesn't activate just desserts. You don't need to yet. You want to activate just desserts when there's at least 3. You'd want a 4 or a 5 out of it. Make the most out of the damage. Oh, Chumley skips. He went straight to his end phase. Now what does Bakura have? He's got the other Morphing Jar now. He's just put down Morphing Jar 2. Flips up the Portrait Secret. Now, Chum could lose all of the monsters on his side of the field. Oh no, Bakura he's attacked a Bubonic Vermin. Bakura still has that Man-Eater Bug face down. Is he waiting for Chumley to potentially place something a little better to the field, like a big koala? Or a vampiric koala or something of a little bit more strength? That's actually strategically good from Bakura. Hold the Man-Eater Bug, use it for when Chum has a better and stronger monster on the field. Chumley has activated Airs, Rock, Sunrise. He looks like he's going to bring back the Tree Otter. Oh, polymerization. Well, Chumley would have seen the Man-Eater Bug, and you got to say that Chumley probably would assume that it is one of the face-down cards. But, unknowing to Chum, Morphing Jar 2 is also on the field. Koala is now on the field, unless of course Chumley's got a Monster Reborn in his hand, and he's gonna revive Koala. That's always possible. That would actually be a good play from Chum, if that is the case, of course. We can't see his hand. But Chumley actually has a couple of ways of getting monsters back from the graveyard. He has, oh, actually, he just played that, didn't he? Airs, Rock, Sunrise. No, so it is possible that Chumley does have a Monster Reborn. That's why he's so confident in playing that Koala. He's just attacked with that Bubonic Vermin he flipped up. Bakura's only on 25-50 life points. It may also just be that Chumley's trying to rush him. Just attack all out and get rid of the rest of those points. Okay, Man-Eater Bug now is flipped up. And Bakura has selected Koala. Which, again, destroying Koala may not have actually been a good decision from Bakura. Because now Koala's in the graveyard. If Morphing Jar 2 was flipped up, sending it back to his fusion pile, Chumley wouldn't be able to fuse it again. So using Man-Eater Bug to destroy Koala may not have actually been a good decision. When you think about it like that. Now Chumley, he did lose a Mask of Weakness. That was from the effect of Morphing Jar 2. You draw monsters until you have the same amount that got sent back. If you draw magic and traps out of the deck, they go to the graveyard. So it is a pretty dangerous card, Morphing Jar 2. Bakura has played Lady of Faith. And oh, Des Wombat. Oh wow, okay, so we saw those cards flip up from Bakura's perspective. That is very, very smart play from Bakura. He knew that a Des Wombat was on the field. It only has 300 defense, and Bakura has managed to get it right. That possibly could be a game-saving play, because There's Koala at 1600. Look at Bakura's hand, he hasn't really got anything else. Although a long way to go in this one, Chumley still does have good monsters to come. Vampiric Koala, there's Chakra. If Bakura can get that to the field, we might be seeing a bit of a change. King Fog now comes to the field. Bakura does not have strong attacking monsters on the field. And that's why Bakura was so confident with attacking. Either one he hit, the defense wasn't higher than Lady of Faith. That was very good play from Bakura. Very good play. 5,800 points for Chum. Still, just 2,550 for Bakura. Mystical Space Typhoon has just got rid of Yami, making it a little bit harder now for Bakura to attack. Oh, Chum went to his end phase. Wow. I wonder if Chumley then has got a bit of a bricked hand. That's very rare for Chum though. 1011 is 21. It's 3,100 altogether here. Sure, Chumley might be in a bit of trouble. It'll be a hell of a comeback if Bakura pulls it off. Chum will be at 2,700. And White Magical Hat will throw a random card for Chumley's hand. Oh, it was offerings to the Doomed. Wow, that's a massive loss for Chumley. Offerings to the Doomed to get thrown out of hand. It was a 1 in 25, 1 in 4 chance, 25% chance. But Chumley has thrown. Oh, there's Thunder of Ruler. Okay. I tell you what, Chumley. Wow, I wonder what he has in his hand. Bakura's just played Morphing Jar. So he couldn't make a battle phase there because of Thunder of Ruler. Chum now with another face down defense. This time he's got some defense. Well, I wonder what's in Chumley's hand then. Looks like he might be struggling a bit. He was holding that offerings to the Doomed, I guess, just in case something stronger come to the field. White Magical Hat is such a dangerous card. Grand Tiki Elder is now summoned by Bakura. He plays Sword of Dark Destruction. He puts it onto Grand Tiki Elder. That'll put it at 1900. And Chum's activated Magic Jammer. Oh, is that? Is that the Big March of Animals or Cattle Call or something? It was one of Chum's magic cards that went. He's just flipped up Morphing Jar. Looking for Chum's hand. Oh, that looked like Wild Nature's Release, but they were both spell cards. So it looks like that Chumley, he had no other monsters in his hand, so yeah, he had a bit of a brick hand. Bakura, on the other hand, has drawn Rush Recklessly. He's also got Monster Reborn now, so he could bring back Koala if he loses one of his monsters. Oh, it's Armored Rat from Chum. Unless that face down, Chum's already used Wabaku. Oh my god, is Bakura actually going to win? Oh, what was that got thrown? Ah, Maji Giri Panda. Well, he could be putting Chumley exactly on 0. It looks like Chumley can't block. Incredible! How has Bakura come back to win that? He really is an enigma, Bakura, even in this tournament. He wins the most unlikely games sometimes. But okay, so we'll have Chumley's perspective this time. That was an incredible comeback win. I would put Bakura at like probably a 10% chance to win any match. It's like a 10% chance for Bakura not to get beaten 3-0. There's massive attack differences within this deck, within these two decks. Alright, this one has now flipped over in perspective. Oh, no, it's not a great starting hand for Chum. It's not terrible, but he's had stronger before, but okay, there's Wabaku for Chum. He plays down Magic Jammer. He's got his Shard of Greed there again as well, so he may be able to pull out a couple more cards. Alright, Bakura's got a face down defense. I am opening comments now, so I'm sort of looking up and down from my screen. Oh, Grand Tiki Elder, the card that came to the field on the last turn. Bakura, there's Sangan. And now battle phase. Does Koala. So, oh, that'll be another, yeah, 1600. So Bakura down to 6100 already. It's a good card, Des Koala. You can do a lot of damage with it. There's a Mask of Weakness as well. That's a great draw for Bakura. Oh, Chum, rather. Again, I am very, very tired again. So I will get characters mixed around. So Frenzied Pandas, 1200. There goes Sangan. Bakura down to 5900. He can pull a monster out of his deck with the effect of Sangan. As he's doing that, this is from a Yu-Gi-Oh commenter. It was on a Tekken 3 video. I think that was a live stream or something that I did over the weekend. But it was Atada1008, who's a long-time commenter on the Yu-Gi-Oh videos as well, says, I used to play this all the time with my sisters using Eddie. Eddie was an incredible addition to the Tekken series. He first came in Tekken 3. Eddie Gordo, he was absolutely fun as hell to use. Like, you just button mash X and circle, and like you just do these like insane kicks and like flips. Eddie was a really fun character in Tekken 3. I really like using Hwoarang. And I played Tekken Tag Tournament a little bit. I like using Baek in Tekken Tag Tournament. Baek was in Tekken 2, but he didn't have as many moves. Same with Kunimitsu. Tekken Tag Tournament, they got a lot more moves. Their moves were kind of very limited in Tekken 2. Alright, Mask of Weakness was flipped up. Bakura has lost Grand Tiki Elder now, and now Chum has drawn Forest. It's looking like it's going to be a good game for Chum, although he's only got Polymerization. Though he's got Shard of Greed now. Useful-ish kind of cards. Oh, Chum did use it. He's drawn Scapegoat. Silas DC. This was on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses video that I uploaded. By saying other than your own card means other than that particular Barrel Dragon. Oh, yeah, okay, so they were always very vague and unclear, not only in this game, but a lot of older Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, so initial thought was accurate, just seemed quite odd, but in the end, yeah. With Barrel Dragon said it will target everything but own, so I thought it was everything but your own cards, but own actually indicates self. Barrel Dragon can hit your own cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses, but it can't hit itself with its special ability. When it's flipped up, it'll destroy a monster on the field. Duelist of the Roses, though, that really deserves a remake. It was such a unique Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Bakura now has played Shard of Greed. Wait, how did... Oh, hang on. Morphing Jars. Okay, Bakura must have flipped up Morphing Jar. I just looked up at Chumley's hand, and his hand was completely different to the Scapegoat that he had, and I was just thinking, how did he play Scapegoat? He's got too many monsters on the field, but it makes sense now. Morphing Jar. Monster Reborn played from Bakura. He's brought back Grand Tiki Elder. He's gone after Frenzied Panda again. He's gonna lose again. Oh, you gotta say that's funny. You gotta see the humour in that. He attacked it with a Mask of Weakness, got flipped up. Grand Tiki Elder's been revived. Oh, Offerings to the Doomed. Let's say Grand Tiki Elder is gonna lose twice to Frenzied Panda. But no, not this time. So now that Offerings has been activated, I was about to say Grand Tiki Elder should get to refocus its attack, and this time it did. It went after a Sea Koala. There was, I think, an offering, the 1 day of peace, I think, might be active. There's Nimble Momonga for Chum. And now that he's got that Sea Koala on the field, he can put Grand Tiki Elder to 0. Crimson Maelstrom says, I actually just dueled Tristan over and over again until I reincarnated all the pieces of Exodia. Can you reincarnate pieces of Exodia? The only time I've ever got pieces of Exodia on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses is through that card graveyard. Like getting 3 in a row and getting like a bonus card. I think that's the only way I've ever unlocked pieces of Exodia on that. I didn't know you could get them in reincarnation. I'll have to try that next time. See if I can get Exodia pieces in reincarnation. I wonder what you'd have to reincarnate for it though. Okay, now we're going into comments that are more on the on this main series, as Bakura has played Tainted Wisdom. I used to call him Brain Dude on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I think Tainted Wisdom might have been one of the first cards that I ever saw in that game. I was like, Tainted Wisdom, that doesn't sit right. I'm going to call him Brain Dude. I thought he was really strong. He is not. He is not strong at all. But he does make Skull Knight, somehow. Ancient Brain and the other brain fused together to make some strange skull wizard. Hey, we have always said Yu-Gi-Oh! Never claimed to make sense. Alright, Frenzied Panda is coming back. Again, that Frenzied Panda has been an absolute thorn in Bakura's ass in this match. Attack mode for Sea Koala. There's Wilmy as well. This may be it for Bakura in this second match. Sea Koala, it's going to make it as good as a direct attack, unless Bakura's face down is like a Wabaku or something. Bakura will run out of life points on this turn. He hasn't got enough life points to fend off all these attacks. And it looks like that may be the case. Another 1200 off. 13 and 12 from Wilmy is 25, 28 with Sea Koala. Oh, it's another exact 0 finish. 300, and Bakura has lost the second match, so Chumley has pulled it back to 1-1. Okay, well these two will play a tiebreaker for the season point. Bonus point is now off the table because neither player can sweep 3-0. Alright, as it sets up, Demi Henning says, my did really good, but the third match really unlucky. Her deck does brick a lot. Yeah, my did get unlucky. Oh, in the third match, I think my still won. I think she won 2-1. That was against Don Zalug. Yeah. Demi Henning also says great match by both players. That was for Kaiba and Bastion's match. That match was fun. I had a really fun time watching that, especially when that Ultimate Dragon came out and it got sent back to Kaiba's hand. I had to put those edits in. With Kaiba's stunned face along with a screaming goat sound effect. The Spawn Trapper also says, unfortunate, I think if Kaiba destroyed Gruesome Goo with Dragon's Gunfire, he wins the second duel. Possibly, if he got rid of Gruesome Goo. It may have just been that Kaiba's player got the math off a little bit as well, but yeah. Then again, Kaiba, it would have depended on what he drew. He may have. It'd be one of those what if questions on the what if duel that we created with Kaiba and Bastion. But it was a great match. Like that Hyper Hammerhead, man, that is a very, very powerful effect. It's like Wall of Illusion. Okay, that's the Illusory Gentleman has come to Bakura's hand. Chumley started off this one with Des Wombat. Brother Dex says, I live for these moments in Duel Monsters. Such an amazing match. Yes, let's go. That was for Kaiba and Bastions, which, and Zukowski also says, oh my god, Kaiba playing the Blue Eyes Ultimate White Dragon and ended up outplayed by Hyper Hammerhead's effect. It was outstanding. It was a superb play from Bastion, because I think he only ended up with about 400 life points after he lost like the remainder. He used a couple of life point recovery cards. I think he had like 9,000. No, actually, I think it might have been 9,100. Ah, I missed. I'll use it now. It was over 9,000. His life points in that match. And yeah, he ended up with like 400 before knocking off Kaiba. It was very close. So with Yami on the field, Chumley went defensive now. I think Bakura, I think I've seen him play that Massive Weakness. Oh, he doesn't go for Earl. He's gone for Monster. He's gone for Man-Eater Bug. The 1700 of Illusory Gentleman now is over the 1600 of that Des Wombat. Okay, Bakura looking good early on. He's got a Man-Eater Bug there. So if Chum does play something good, it could get swept up. Kodos Copper says, Kaiba has the same issue as Yugi and Joey, too many high-level monsters in the deck. That is an issue with Kaiba's deck, with him having 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, although if he does have a couple of ways to special summon them. I've actually been thinking that we should drop Yamadron out of Kaiba's deck. I don't think he needs Yamadron. It's also not that strong for 5 stars. But no, legit, I have been thinking about dropping Yamadron out of Kaiba's deck. So I don't think he ever used it, and it's taken up space, and it's hard to summon. Oh, what was that card that got destroyed by Chum? It was a Des Koala that got hit by that Man-Eater Bug effect. Bakura had the choice. He was flicking between them, and he actually hit right because Bubonic Vermin, even though it summoned another copy of itself, that Des Koala was 1800 defense, although Bakura does have Earl, so there's 2 on Shard of Greed now for Chum as well. Okay, this one was from Mind on Zalug. Newell Joseph says, so many misplays. That was on my and Don Zalug. I don't remember the match, even though it was only a couple of days ago. I don't remember what happened in the match. Unless there might be some other comments on it that might point it out. I don't know what misplay we're talking about. Oh, there probably was. I mean, both players are they are both human players. Man-Eater Bug got a win in an attack. It needed Massive Weakness, but Man-Eater Bug won a battle in attack. 450 attack and the Man-Eater Bug. How often do you see Man-Eater Bug win an attack? It's like Joey using that Time Wizard against Marek. Turn change back to Bakura. There's 2 cards face down for Chum. He's on 8850 life points. Oh, now Bakura's gone for L. L will be 2200 as well. The L of Demise. It's... Oh, Infinite Dismissal played. Oh, you know what? Infinite Dismissal is actually a really good card. Oh, hang on. What happened? Oh, I think Bakura might have ended his turn by accident. Oh, because that cursor was going mad. Yeah, I think that may have been a misclick. Bakura may have ended his turn by accident. It left 2 monsters on the field for Chum, which is very dangerous because of that big koala. Now, Infinite Dismissal has just been activated. Now, that's a very useful card in the context of this match because Infinite Dismissal can destroy Tree Otter, because Tree Otter's only 3 stars. There's 1 Day of Peace. So yeah, all level 3 monsters that are summoned or lower will be destroyed during that turn that they're summoned, at the end of the turn that they're summoned. So yeah, Tree Otter won't be able to just be laid on the field for Chum. It'll get destroyed at the end of the turn. Baby Raccoon Tauntaun. Did Chum pull Sea Koala? Or am I bugging out? Did he put Sea Koala to the... I don't know what that might have been for. Either way. Draw fades for Chum. 6 cards in hand. Unless he thought that Tantan was going to put it to his hand or something. Oh, here we go. Des Kangaroo. 1500. Still not stronger than... Oh, now it is. Wild Nature's Release. That'll put Des Kangaroo to 3200. That will be able to get rid of Earl of Demise. Oh, no life point damage though because of 1 Day of Peace. Now the Des Kangaroo gets destroyed from the effect of that Wild Nature's Release. Now that which feeds on life. Although if Chum gets attacked and he gets life point damage from that white magical hat, he's gonna lose cards out of his hand. Oh, it's Bubonic Vermin. I think Chumley's only got 2 of them. I think one of them got destroyed earlier. This will be 2600 altogether if the attacks hit. Oh, and what card goes from Chum's hand? Beast Fangs. It's a 300 point buffer though. Okay, I'm gonna go through more comments. Emperor Pikachu says, LOL, Kaiba with the long sentence was hilarious. Great match. Ah, yes. Kaiba screaming what? And then a little cameo from Stone Cold. Okay, Chum looking like he could be in a little bit of trouble. Bakura has done exceptionally well so far. Another face down defense from Chum. And to the end phase. Alright, Torrin Johnson says, thanks for the Saturday duels, whether you keep it Monday through Friday or add weekends. We always appreciate what you put out. I appreciate you watching and for everyone watching and enjoying this series as well. But yeah, I think I'll try and do it consistently on the weekend as well. As oh, Sleeping Lion, 1700. Okay, Chumley has some defense. I released a couple on Saturday. I think I did a Duels of the Roses one on Sunday. I should remember because today's Monday. It's only it was only the weekend. It feels like so long ago already. Okay. Sukowski 1978 says also, what a nice surprise, a new match on a Saturday, rooting for Mai this time. If, I reckon weekends are probably easier for people to watch this as well, because it's weekend as well. Yeah, I think I definitely will keep trying to do more on weekends now as well. As, whose turn is it? Oh, here we go. This might be... Oh, there we go. There goes Offerings to the Doomed. As I said earlier, I think it might have been like halfway through this match or something. The Joy-Con just crapped itself, and the B button just wasn't working properly. So, let's see. Or was it the B button, or was it just the Joy-Con altogether? It's a right-hand one. Oh, maybe the A button as well. I think that's why that just took so long. There's Sea Koala back. But that Joy-Con had been giving us issue for a long time, and I think it's just finally had it. What is Chumley? Oh, he's attacking Bakura's that which feeds on life. He's doing that to boost his Majigiri Panda, which is now going to be at 2000 attack because 2 beast monsters have been destroyed. Chumley's sacrificing his own monsters to get over that 1400. Oh, that is GOAT level play. Majigiri Panda, I think is that 4 stars? Is it just normal summon? That I would need to see the effect of Infinite Dismissal again. I know it does level 3s, I don't remember if it does special summon ones and whatnot as well. Bakura's got Morphing Jar on the field. If that gets flipped up, Bakura's going to lose Chakra. He's also going to lose one of his Skull Knight fusions. Bakura putting that Morphing Jar on the field was probably not a good idea. Oh, he's just lost Portrait Secret, so Morphing Jar is still available. But as soon as that's flipped up, Bakura is possibly going to lose... Oh my god, he's got the Skull Knight fusions. He's got Waboku, but Waboku won't stop a card getting flipped up. Morphing Jar's effect will still activate. Bakura very likely could be kicking himself now for playing that Morphing Jar down. Is that going to be the mistake of the match? It could be. Turn change back to Chum again. Moonwolfie says, Adon didn't have the luck to take out Mai and her harpies today. Go Mai. Emperor Pikachu also says, way to go Mai. Mai's always been a crowd favourite, as now, okay. Ah, that's good play. The Tree Otter came to the field. It's not like Chumley can really make that much use out of it, but he brought it to the field, possibly to try to get rid of all of Bakura's monsters, but now Waboku is flipped. So that Tree Otter is going to be destroyed without being able to take out any monsters. Oh no. And now Morphing Jar's just been flipped up. Bakura has just lost... Oh my god, Chumley lost nothing. Chumley had barely anything. Oh, there's Chakra's Ritual. Wow. I mean, mind you, it was a few turns away, but still... Chum having that Morphing Jar down, that may just be the... Oh, well then again... The 4 cards that were on top of Bakura's deck, the Headless Knight, Polymerization, Rush Recklessly. Bakura may not have actually been able to get through to Chakra's Ritual anyway. He may have ran out of potential monsters to throw down to... Oh, Tree Otter's been destroyed. It's powered up Majigiri Panda again. So Chakra wouldn't even work now because it's 2700. Bakura got... Oh, he's got Creature Swap! Oh! Oh, this... Oh my god. Creature Swap's in Bakura's deck to replace Change of Heart, because Change of Heart is banned on this game. I don't think it's banned anymore. I think it's been lifted, but because this game hasn't been, like, updated for so long, Change of Heart is still a banned card. Dennis Ivanov says, why doesn't Mai have Mirror Wall and the Feather Duster? They are signature Duelist Kingdom cards for her. Please add them. She does have Mirror Wall. That's in her deck. She just doesn't draw it very often, but it is definitely in her deck. Harpy's Feather Duster. Again, I believe that's banned on this game, and we can't have banned cards in multiplayer. And, actually, I'm 100% sure Harpy's Feather Duster is banned on this game. Oh my god! Oh my god, Bakura's stolen Majigiri Panda. That is to simulate the effect of Change of Heart, although I think Creature Swap, I think it's permanent. Wait, is Chum out of life points? No. 850, even with Rush Recklessly, it wouldn't be enough. But, oh, no, he's played Rush Recklessly. That'll be 1550. Actually, I don't mind that as a move, because Bakura's almost drawn half his deck. If Bakura now that... Oh my god, Chum's at 50 life points. If Bakura draws... what is it? Chain Energy. If Bakura draws Chain Energy, Chumley cannot play any more cards. I mean, it's incredible that Bakura looks like he is actually going to win this match. I would never have Oh, hang on. Vampiric... Oh, well, I mean, that can't really do much. It's against a 2700. Oh, Invigoration. Oh, unless Chumley's got a Mask of Weakness or a Rush. I don't know if he's played them yet or not. Oh, could we see just another turn in this match? Mind you, it's been a long match. But yes, to answer, Mirror Wall is definitely in Mai's deck. Harpy's Feather Duster can't be added because it's multiplayer, and Harpy's Feather Duster is banned on this game. I don't think this game ever will get another update, and it's a shame, but if for one day it just happens to get updated, it would be so good to have some of those banned cards that are lifted to limited. There are a few more comments, but I think I might get through them in the next match. There's Baron of the Fiend Sword, 1750. If Chumley can't block, which it doesn't look like he's going to be able to, don't know what that face down card is, but this is an upset. This might be one of the upsets of the tournament. 1750, there it is. Chumley has lost 2-1 to Bakura. I never would have picked Bakura to win this. 2-1. In fact, I wouldn't have predicted him to win a game at all. That is a super upset. Chumley, I haven't actually checked where they are on the table, but Chum's 14th. Bakura, on the other hand, was 27th. So it's still a massive upset victory, but Chumley's deck is very strong. But he has been beaten by Bakura on this day. We all saw it. It's official. All right, 2-1 victory to Bakura. I'll go through the rest of the comments in the next one, which is Taya going up against Pegasus. So, again, could be an interesting one. You never know what's going to happen with Taya as well. Very unpredictable player. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed Chumley and Bakura. It was a marathon match. It was just over 40 minutes. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.